everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Bento. I don't normally make videos like this. This is my first time making a video like this, but I just felt like I had to address this. I'm sure if you've been playing Dead by Daylight for any amount of time, you've probably been accused of cheating at some point or another. And that happened to me last night. I was playing Survivor with two friends, and we went against this streamer who proceeded to accuse us of cheating. More specifically, me. Now, obviously, I wasn't cheating, but I wasn't recording or streaming at the time, so I don't have, like, my point of view or, like, video evidence to prove that I wasn't cheating. But I'm hoping that showcasing this gameplay here will sort of show you that I wasn't cheating, or that none of us were cheating for that matter. And the other thing is that this streamer was incredibly ableist about it too. For anyone who may not know, I am deaf, and they definitely used that fact to sort of explain why I needed to cheat in their eyes. So yeah, that's kind of what we're gonna be reacting to here, and yeah, let's get into it, I guess. So they're playing Pinhead. As you can see here in the bottom right, they have Hex Hivemind, which is a new Vecna perk. That'll be very important later.
Oh, phone's in the way over there.
Here's me on the HUD, the Ada. The Yunjin and the Sable are my friends. The Soma is a random. Oh, okay. Another thing that's kind of important here is that he has the iridescent add-on. You can't really see it because the title of the video blocking it there. But he has the iridescent add-on that makes it so that survivors can't see the box within I want to say 24, unless they're within a 24-meter range of the box. However, we were aware of that almost immediately and made an effort to look for the box anytime we needed to. So he drops chase with the Soma. It was my friend the Sable.
They immediately found it.
That's my friend the Sable who found the box.
Shouldn't have spawned. They shouldn't have been anywhere near it. And I have an add-on that makes it to where they don't fucking get to see it right away.
That's true. We didn't see it. We looked for it.
And then look at how fucking fast this gen is going.
So there's me and my friend the Unjin. We were working on that gen together. If you remember, he dropped chase with my friend the Yunjin right next to me. So he kicks this gen, and here. I am hiding right here, behind this rock. Obviously, he doesn't have, like, nowhere to hide or anything, so he didn't know this, but I was waiting for him to kick the gen and leave the building so I could get back on the gen. So this is the first chase of the game that he'll actually commit to with our random.
Oh my god, I'm so bad at this now. I haven't played this killer in so fucking long. Why do I feel like he's got the longest stun time for some reason? You know?
He doesn't. He has the exact same stun time as every killer. I think you're just bad.
You know what I mean? Like, he 100% feels like he has an extra long.
He does not. No, he does not. All right, so here I'm gonna skip about 10 seconds forward because right here he uses a slur. And I'm just not going to put that on my channel. I'm not going to advertise the usage of ableist slurs or slurs of any kind for that matter. And I just don't want to risk my video facing repercussions because of this streamer. So I'm just gonna skip ahead a teeny bit here. Yeah, 20 downs the Soma. We'll go there.
Don't have fucking medkit.
All right, so now Hex Hivemind is active. He can see the progression of the generators.
Probably.
And I found the box. It was in Shack. I went to go work on the gen at Shack and found the box there. This is my friend, the Sable.
See, there's the second time they fucking found my box without even, you know.
I went to Shack to do the generator and happened to stumble on the box.
Something is very sussy baka going on around.
All right, so that right there, I guess it's not direct, but it is the first subtle accusation of cheating to come in the entire game. We are about 3 minutes into the game right now, 1 gen done, and he is already accusing us of cheating. Simply because we found the box. This will change a little bit later. Like, it's almost like his accusation of why we must be cheating shifts with the tone of the game, so you can make your own conclusions about that as well. But I just find it really funny that the first accusation of cheating that he makes against us is because we found the box. Well, I found the box in Shack, because I went to go do a gen there, and it changes later. So
Wow. Man, swing. Look at these gens. Look. 1, 2, 3.
he claims here, and I'll unpause so that you can hear him say it yourself. He claims here that there is no way that we are working on all 3 separate gens. Like, it's just impossible, according to him. So I'm going to point out who is where right now. All right. My friend, the Young Jin, is on this one at the carnival. Soma is on this one over here. And I'm on the one at Shack.
Highlighted, right? There's no way they're on all these gens.
There's no way we're on 3 separate gens with the 3 of us, right? With 3 survivors, not in chase, there's no way all 3 of us are on gens. Then he chases my friend for a little bit, gets a hit, and just leaves. Doesn't commit to the chase. To come and kick me off of the Shack gen. We'll watch that in a little bit here.
And I think that should stop you from being able to vault, should stop you from being able to...
Okay. Now it makes sense. He's really just not very good. I just found that so funny that, you know, you're so bad at Killer and at Pinhead specifically that you immediately jump to, yeah, survivors shouldn't be able to drop pallets when they're chained because I'm already losing so badly. And like, it's so funny. Like, first we're cheating, now it's, he shouldn't be able to drop pallets. Like, it's just funny. All right, so use his turn back to clock on my gen. He's gonna chase me here for a little while at Shack and then just leave.
Yeah, this is the... right here.
This is it, yeah. So he thinks I'm the cheater. This is the first direct accusation he makes that it must be me. That was actually a nice chain hit.
With them constantly on my box, they should not be having this much time to do gens, bro. Okay.
My friend got lucky. And you say this much time to do gens. We've still only completed 1 generator at this point in the game. We are about 4 minutes and 45 seconds into the game. Well, let's say 4.5 minutes, give or take, into the game. And we've had so much time to do gens, but we've only completed 1. We have completed 1 generator in 4.5 minutes. Gens take 90 seconds to do alone, mind you. But that's, yeah, that's way too much time for us to be doing gens. He's gonna drop chase with me here. Drops chase with me while I'm next to a gen that's like 80%.
Gonna cause me to lose the game.
Maybe like 70%. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna get back on it.
Fucking combos that she can find.
I did go right back to the gen. So this part is kind of important, and I'll explain why. So he kicked the Soma off of this gen, kicks the gen. So look at this, okay? what would you guys say this gen is at percentage-wise? I would say probably 85%, somewhere around there. Somewhere between 80 and 90%. All 4 pistons are moving when he kicks it. And it's not like he kicks it with pop or anything. He just gives it a normal standard kick. And he doesn't go after the Soma. He just kicks the gen and leaves and like doesn't chase the person who he kicked off the gen. So what do you know? Soma's gonna go back to the gen probably, right? Well, that's exactly what he does. We are at 5 minutes and 17 seconds here, okay? If he kicked the gen when it was at, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt and say 85%, that's gonna knock it back to 80. And that's gonna mean that Soma is probably, he needs about 20 seconds to finish this gen if he immediately gets back on it, okay? So let's wait here and see what happens. How long does it take Soma to finish this gen that causes this guy to freak out and call us cheaters again?
It's like whenever we're fucking gonna play like a killer that's not a fucking S tier, man, we get like the cheaters.
That was so funny to me the first time I saw that. Like, as if him playing Pinhead means that he's, like, attracting cheaters or something. Mind you, we're not even cheaters, but, like, he really believes that. He really believes that because he equipped Pinhead, he suddenly attracted a group of cheaters. And that, like, because Pinhead is an S tier, he like, it's so stupid. It's... Okay, so there's my friend. He kicked off the gen. And my other friend was also on the gen. They were doubling this. So that was me popping the Shack gen that you heard there. All right, so I need to pause here. Look how red this generator is. With the way that Hex Hivemind works, if you've used the perk or if you've used like Wraith's Iridescent add-on, Legion's Iridescent add-on, any add-on that shows you like, Springtrap's Bonnie Guitar Strings, any add-on like that, that shows you the progress of generators based on the intensity of their aura, you would say this generator is almost done, right? Like, I need confirmation here. Because I use Springtrap's Bonnie Guitar Strings all the time. I'm a P100 Springtrap. I never take that add-on off. And I would say this generator is nearly finished. Like 85 to 90%, probably. If not even closer. And as you can see, it's even getting redder here as time goes by. Still very red. Very, very red. Yep, and then it pops. Okay, so we're at 5 minutes and 50 seconds now. Remember, when he kicked the gen, we were at 5 minutes and 17 seconds. That is 33 seconds that have passed between when he kicked the generator, abandoned the survivor that he found on the generator, and left. 33 seconds on an 85 generator. Maybe 80 after he kicked it.
Okay, that gen wasn't that far along.
That gen wasn't that far along.
There's no fucking way, dude. Yeah, there's cheating. It's 100 fucking %, dude.
He's delusional. He's actually delusional. He thinks that because he kicked a gen that was 80 to 85% and ignored the survivor that he kicked off the generator, that it was done too quickly. Again, 33 seconds of time passed between when he kicked it and when Soma completed it. Okay? Now, I'm gonna say this. Soma was a random. He could have been cheating for all I know, but I'm almost positive he wasn't. Because, you'll see later, he's not accusing Soma of cheating. He's accusing me of cheating. Okay? But yeah. So, Soma had more than enough time to finish that. It should have taken him, if he had immediately gotten back on it, about 20 seconds to finish. It took 33. And he didn't miss a skill check or anything like that. So he didn't even get immediately back on it. He's delusional. He has no concept of time. I don't know what is happening. It's unbelievable, but we'll continue.
That gen was started, that gen was barely going.
Barely going.
Kicked it.
Barely going.
Over there and rushed that gen
okay.
into oblivion.
Yeah, so he thinks that I went from Shack to a gen that had barely any progress, mind you, 80% progress, and finished it in that time, in that 30-second window. I didn't even go and finish that other gen. The one that he's saying that was barely had any progress, I was not the one who finished that. It was Soma. After I finished the Shack gen, I went cross-map to Carnival, and you'll see me. And this is, but I mean, you know, he thinks that I teleported from the shack side of the map to the carnival, but I went from shack to the carnival.
No, none of them have fucking toolboxes. One of them has a flashlight, the other 3 have medkits. But the gens are fucking... Boom.
The gens are flying. We are now 6.5 minutes into the game, and we only have 3 gens done. Almost 4. But still. You haven't committed to a chase? When did he down my friend? Oh my god. Oh my god. It was way longer than I thought. Holy cow. Okay. He downed my friend at about 3.5 minutes into the game. We are now 6.5 minutes into the game. It has been 3 minutes since this guy committed to a chase. And he thinks that we are doing gens too quickly. No, you're just letting us do gens. He hasn't actually chased a survivor since he downed my friend. He hit this friend once at main building, came to chase me at shack, dropped that chase, kicked Soma off of this gen, let him get back on it, and is now accusing us of cheating. 3 minutes without a chase.
No, none of them have fucking toolboxes.
So yeah, so we are now... We are now on this gen. We're tripling it. Me, the 3 of us here. These, no, excuse me. It was, yeah, us 3, not the Yunjin.
It's the TTV.
It's the TTV. I'm a cheater. What do you know, guys? I'm the cheater. Me. So first it was, we found the box too quickly. I only solved the box once, mind you, at shack when I went to go do that gen. That was the only time I found the box. So first it was that, now it's the gens are going too quickly. They're factually not. If anything, they're going relatively slowly. This guy just isn't committing to chases. And now, yeah, so I must be cheating. Wow. That's as big of a revelation to me as it is to you. I had no idea I was cheating.
100%. I can guarantee you it's the TTV.
You can guarantee it's me, guys.
From over there, over here, and
no, I didn't.
Like
No, I didn't. I did not go from the shack to that other gen that was barely completed to the carnival. I went directly from the shack to the carnival. The Soma that you abandoned and let get off the gen for free without chasing went back to his gen that you kicked at 85%, buddy.
That's game.
Yeah, it is. Because you suck.
There's no way we can recover this game.
Yeah.
It's a straight up Twitch TTV fucking cheater.
It's a Twitch TTV
like,
fucking cheater, guys.
Or they might not be freaking showing it really good, but they are fucking cheating.
They are fucking cheating. I'm such a cheater.
That they are this fucking far along. And my totem's gone, by the way. So they've had time to be on my
Oh,
gens,
there's me
my
again.
totems,
no,
right?
no. Okay,
now
that's the funny thing. He says we've had time to be on gens and on totems. His totem is gone. We did not cleanse that. It was Hex Hivemind, which deactivates when there is 1 generator remaining. Bro doesn't even know how the perk works. He just automatically assumed that we cleansed the totem when we did not. The perk deactivated. Like, he doesn't even know what he's talking about with his own perks, let alone, like, yeah.
Slow down. Now she's gonna be like, okay.
I'm slowing down. I'm cheating less now.
Hooked.
Yeah, I haven't been hooked, so I turned off my cheats, guys. Oh my god, it's actually delusional.
Right back over there. Yeah, I'm just...
So I ran that way, and if you saw the Yunjin, my friend was following me to take a hit, presumably, but he left. And we found the box over there.
See that one, and that one's on every single time been able to find my box. So they've had time to find the box, not be on gens, and rush gens into oblivion.
Rush gens into oblivion. We are now 7 minutes and 45 seconds into the game. And we have completed 4 gens. 7 minutes and 45 seconds. Mind you, okay, let's do some quick math here. Each gen individually takes 90 seconds. So let's assume for a moment that we went as slowly as possible and did gens individually 90 seconds each while nobody was consecutively on generators. So by that, I mean, imagine I get on a gen, I finish it, Then my friend gets on a gen, finishes it while nobody else is working on a gen. Then my other friend does the same, and then the random does the same, like back to back to back. Like, let's imagine we took it the slowest we could here and did gens individually, consecutively, or non-consecutively, excuse me, 90 seconds each, not working on generators at the same time. So each gen takes 90 seconds. There are 5 generators that need to be done. That's 450 seconds, and if you divide that by 60, that's 7.5 minutes. So even if we had gone the absolute slowest that we could have, it would have taken 7.5 minutes for us to complete all the generators. We're at 7 minutes and 45 seconds right now, and we don't even have all the gens done. And you'll see, I believe the game ends up lasting, like, once we complete the last gen, it's about 8 minutes and 45 seconds. Or like 8.5 minutes or something. So yeah, even if we had gone the absolute slowest that we could have, we still spent more time on generators than this guy claims we have. We not once in this game have we rushed gens into oblivion. He hasn't committed to a chase in 5 minutes now. Excuse me, 4 minutes now.
Apparently she's a deaf streamer, that's why she needs to cheat.
And there's the ableism. There is the ableism, everybody. Apparently she's a deaf streamer, so she has to cheat. There it is. The straight up, you know, outside of the slur he used earlier, the specifically directed at me ableism. If he had not said that right there, I would not be making this video. Because you went from accusing me of cheating without being able to prove it to a direct insult against me, to a, you know, form of discrimination and hate speech. Unacceptable. You messed with the wrong person, buddy. Not only are we not cheating, but you're an ableist piece of shit too. That's crazy. Pick a struggle. So anyway, that is kind of where that ends. I mean, obviously, you know, for the rest of the game, he's muttering about how he must be cheating, but here, I'll skip forward till once we, yeah, so this is right when we finish the gens. You can see the exit gate things popping up here. I think it might have been a little further back. Yeah, we'll go here. He's given up virtually at this point, yeah. So the last gen popped at 8 minutes and 14 seconds. We'll give the benefit of the doubt since there was, you know, like the little camera spin at the beginning and the loading screen for a little while. We'll say the game lasted 8 minutes. It took us 8 minutes to finish 5 generators that take 90 seconds each, 52 if you double stack. And he committed to 2 singular chases in the entire game. At this point, hasn't committed to one in 4.5 minutes. It took us 4.5 minutes without him chasing anybody for us to finish the game. But yeah, we're rushing gens into oblivion. We're cheating. I must have to cheat because I'm deaf. But yeah. So that's where, and then he goes and opens the gate. You know, we leave and that's that. I said GG's in the endgame chat because I didn't know that these accusations had been happening at this point, obviously. Here, we'll skip forward to that. Yeah, so I said GG's. The Soma said GG's. At this point, he's like, you know, looking at the thing, seeing that we didn't have any gen perks and blah, blah, blah. And then he writes something in the chat that he deletes that I found really funny. Damn. I'd not go live with cheats either. Because I was not streaming at the time. Yeah, so I clicked on his Steam profile. I saw that he had a Twitch link. And, you know, I thought that was really funny. I thought it was so funny that that he was accusing us of cheating. I went back and watched the VOD. It was really funny. So yeah, it took us 8 minutes, over 8 minutes to finish the game. But we were rushing gens into oblivion. He didn't commit to a chase. This is a case for sure of doesn't know how to play the game well, doesn't have any game sense, so accuses the other side of cheating. That is absolutely what happened here. It's just really funny. This whole thing was really funny. And then to be ableist too, like to claim that I must have to cheat because I'm deaf. Like, no, baby, I'm not cheating. I'm deaf and I'm still better than you. So yeah, well, anyway, just wanted to bring some attention to this. I'm not going to name this person, this streamer. I don't believe they deserve that kind of attention. However, they are an absolute piece of shit. So if you are able to find their Twitch account or whatever, and you want to report them, by all means. I did. So, I mean, you know, I'm not going to tell you not to report them when I reported them for hate speech. So there's no reason to pretend I didn't. But yeah, thank you guys for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Hopefully not another situation like this. Bye!